Hey everyone, just thought I'd do a quick tutorial, probably won't be quick, tutorial on my Smoothstone gen. It's something that's been cobbled together from a few different people, but if I just show you it working, and then we'll go on to building it. So I like this because it's really quick. If you have a look how fast it's making stone when we go to lag. It's absolutely flying along. So I've got two versions on my island. I've got this one which creates a big pad and it's actually sort of quicker to mine, and I've got another one over here if I just need sort of a handful or a couple of stacks. I'll show you that one, but they're both based on exactly the same design, which I've shamelessly stolen from Kesery on the server. So if you have a look, this one just, you can mine it, if you use a silk touch pick, it'll get you some quick stone, and on here I've just done it so that anything I miss falls and just drops into this chest, because Clag keeps stealing stuff from me. So let's go over and take a look and just see how to build the basics. So let's go along to my super flat world. And this is effectively what we'll be building, and all it is, it's a four-way Smoothstone gen that piles everything into this middle brick here, which builds up. So we'll just have a quick look at that working, see how it goes, and so that's what you get. Now this will stop at 13 blocks or whatever it is. So let's go ahead and make it. First of all, let's do that, have a bit of daylight. So what we're going to need is, I'm not going to do a full list, but let's just get cracking. So first things first, a couple of blocks, and you're going to want a piston, not a sticky piston, just a normal piston, and this is where everything is going to be pushed up from the bottom. So that piston's going to be pushing it all into the big tower, and to do that we need to move, just do some basics down here at the bottom, and I'll show you how and why all of this works in a while. So let's just do that. Right, so this is the block. Let's get rid of that one. This is the block that everything is going to be pushing into. So I know that I need 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, in between. That block will end up being a piston, and we need the obsidian to stop the other piston on the other side from pushing all this out the way. So that's what we're going to do, and we're just going to repeat that 4 times. So let's 1, 2, 3, you're a piston, you're up, you're not. Same again, 1, 2, 3, you're a piston, you're not. 1, 2, 3, piston, not. Okay, so let's just whack some pistons in here. 1, 2, 3. So these are going to be 4 separate Smoothstone gens, all pushing into the middle one's going to be pushing up. So this block here is the one that's going to be generated. So we need to build underneath there. I'll show you what we're doing. So I'm going to use 2 water sources and 1 lava source to make this, and a normal cobble gen works when the lava hits the side of water. However, if you want to make Smoothstone, if the lava drops down onto the water, it'll make Smoothstone. So we're just going to make some little areas here for the water to go into, and if I show you what we're doing, so we're going to have water in both of those sides, lava's going to drop down onto that and make Smoothstone. So we need to do that 4 times. So that's the block that's going to be changed to blonk blonk. Same again. Oh. 1, last one here. One, don't. So let's whack some water in all of these. 2, 3, 4. Right, so that's all the stuff, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to fill in these holes because otherwise I'll just end up falling through. Oh, right, see, I shouldn't have put water there. There we go. Okay, so now we need to get some lava dropping down onto all of these. So in order to do that, I'm just going to build a square and take the hole out there. Alright, let's get some lava. Okay, so that effectively is the 4 stone gens. 3. Okay, so now we have 4 stone generators that are all going to feed into that middle and go along. However, we need to get the pistons working. So in order to do that, if you remember, okay, that's the piston that we need to operate. And I'm going to operate that with that block there. So I need to build a circle going around because that's effectively how we're going to operate this, in a circle, constantly going round, and I'll show you what we do. 4, 3, 4. Right, so we're going to power into that, and we're going to keep going round and round a circle. You do need these extra repeaters, you can't just do it with redstone. I'm not entirely sure why, but the it breaks otherwise and doesn't work, so unfortunately you do need more repeaters. Okay, so now we have a circuit going all the way around. Let's join it up with redstone. Bump, bump, bump. I'm also going to use, because we're powering this block to feed the piston, but I also want to feed the pistons down there, so I'm going to take a bit of energy from there to feed the bottom. So we'll do that next. There we go. Steal some energy. Steal some energy. There we go. So now what we've got is 4 stone gens, and when that redstone signal goes around there, it's going to power each one of those pistons in turn and generate some stone. But we also then need to push that stone up. So we're going to go down here, and you know, we stole some signal, so let's do this. So each time that signal goes round and powers that piston in there, it's also going to rob a little bit of electric down here and go and just power that piston. And we have to have these repeaters here. If we just had redstone, when that signal went through there, it would feed back and go the opposite way. So let's just do all of these. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, bit of redstone. And same again. 4 times. And then I'll fire this up in a minute, and then I'll show you what we need to do in order to get it to work, because it can be really tricky to get it started without feeding back on itself. So there we go. So let me just show you what happens and how it works. So if we just went and got the machine started off, what may happen if we're not really quick with this is that we just get one. And what's happening here is these are on too often. See how they're both on at the same time? That's not good. So you have to start this off really quickly, and that's not always easy on the server. So we need something that's going to give us one tick, and we also need some way of turning it on and off. So if you look there, so now we get the going on. However, let's do it properly. So, oops, first of all, a way to turn it on and off. Okay, we're going to do that with a piston. Sticky piston. Bump, bump. So we want the sticky there. And I'll just use a green block so we know when it's on or off. Okay. And let's grab a lever. So now what's going to happen is that block is going to let the signal go through when it's switched on, and it's going to stop the signal when it goes. Okay, but we need a way to get a one tick redstone signal, and the way you do that is like this. If I show you one, and then it'll all make sense. Okay. When I put this redstone on here, okay, that torch is on, it's going to turn this torch off. Okay? And so if I do that, it'll turn it on. But see how it's turning it on for 4 ticks, because that's the normal button tick. We only want 1 tick. So what we're going to do is stick that on 2. Now if you watch this, it'll come on just for 1 tick. See how it just flashed once? And that's because this is going to stay on for 4 redstone ticks, but this is going to turn it off for 3. So 3 from 2 leaves 1, so you'll end up with 1 tick. So let's go here and we'll start it on there. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's just the same thing. Okay, one of them. Now when I put this on, is that turned off yet? You'll see it's going to light up the whole circuit, and the circuit will stay just lit up. It's no good. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and this torch will go out. Okay. So that's it really. That is all you need to have this working. So if we turn him on, okay, oh, button, okay, and then that'll turn it on, and away you go. That is how to create a super fast stone gen. Kez showed me this, Kezri showed me this, how to get this all working, and Corahim did, I just cobbled his tree farm thing to get it to stack all on pad. If you go and have a look at his tutorial, you'll see how to do that, and all I did, I just put the bud switch on the top instead of at the bottom. So thanks a lot, see you later.